Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Sasha and Jason share a warm moment. In addition to Sasha and Jason sharing a warm moment, General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, April 3, 2025, focus on Natalia arguing with Sidwell and Portia laying down the law. So far in the saga that is Sasha, Sophia Matson, and Jason, Steve Burton. Jason has agreed to pretend to be her baby's bio dad to throw everybody off Michael's ex-Chad duel scent. And of course, Jason will protect Sasha. However, whenever he tried to go beyond the call of duty, she shut the hitman down. Suddenly, Sasha and Jason share a warm moment. Maybe this will be a turning point in their relationship. The question is, will they have chemistry with each other like they have had with other people in Port Charles? Rookie WSB recruit Jocelyn, Eden McCoy, isn't vacationing on Easter Island, as everybody in PC thinks. She's actually working hard to become the next great spy. When Jocelyn is suspicious, this could be about Brennan's, Chris McKenna, interest in her mother. Or maybe she doesn't like the fact that her handler is being cagey about his past. Who is Agent Vaughn, Bryce Durfee? And why does he insist on being so mysterious? Meanwhile, back home, Jocelyn's mom has some inquiries of her own. When Carly Laura Wright questions Lucas Van Hansis, she may want to know more about his love life, especially since it picked up in Miami. Yes, Lucas hooked up and wants it to become more. However, is Lucas' love life what Carly wants to concentrate on or something else entirely? If Portia Brookcare lays down the law, as teasers suggest, then she might think she has some leverage to work with. So this could have something to do with Congressman Cutthroat, aka Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson. Portia still thinks that handling this on her own is her best bet instead of telling her husband about Drew's blackmail. Laying down the law is good and all, but GH's co-chief of staff might want to invest in the truth. ASAP. Finally, Natalia, Eva LaRue, and Sidwell, Carlo Rota, haven't had much face time together, which probably suits the Deception CFO just fine. When Natalia argues with Sidwell, will somebody hear their exchange? Hopefully this is a yes, because someone needs to figure out Natalia's connection to the crime warlord turned nurse's ball savior. It's time. General Hospital has always been a show known for its complex relationships, intricate storylines, and deeply emotional character arcs. Among the most interesting developments in recent episodes is the growing connection between Sasha Gilmore and Jason Morgan. These two characters have had vastly different paths within the world of General Hospital, but their evolving interactions have captured the attention of fans. Sasha, once a successful model, and now struggling with her own personal demons, and Jason, the mob enforcer with a heart of gold, seem like an unlikely pair. However, the show has been offering subtle hints that their connection might be growing stronger, and the fans can't help but wonder, are Sasha and Jason growing closer, and could this lead to something more? At the heart of their developing relationship is the emotional depth that both characters bring to the table. Sasha, having been through a series of life-altering challenges, including the tragic loss of her son, has been working through a roller coaster of emotions. Her grief, compounded by the complexity of her past, makes her a vulnerable character. On the other hand, Jason, who has spent much of his life trying to stay distant from his emotions, has a quiet understanding of what it means to suffer and carry emotional burdens. Though their lives have been vastly different, there's a bond beginning to form between them, one that's rooted not in a shared history, but in mutual understanding and support. This is something General Hospital does particularly well, building connections between characters who, on the surface, might seem like they have little in common. But in the world of soap operas, there's always room for a surprising pairing, and fans are starting to question whether Sasha and Jason could be the next one to break the mold. Sasha Gilmore's journey on General Hospital has been anything but easy. She entered the show as a successful model with a seemingly perfect life. But things quickly began to spiral out of control. From discovering she was the biological daughter of a powerful woman like Mina Reeves, to struggling with a series of heartbreaks, including the loss of her son Liam, Sasha's life has been marked by pain and sorrow. It's no surprise that she's been in a fragile emotional state in recent months. Sasha's grief and pain have been made all the more complicated by her need to find a sense of belonging in a world that constantly seems to knock her down, and her struggle to heal has been visible to fans. But amidst this pain, there's been a steady and growing presence in her life: Jason Morgan. Jason, the notorious mob enforcer, has his own emotional baggage. His life has been filled with turmoil, betrayal, and heartache. Having grown up in the Corinthos crime family, Jason's world has always been shrouded in danger. But over the years, he's developed a reputation as someone who stands by his loved ones, protecting them at any cost. His relationship with Carly Corinthos, his deep friendship with Sam McCall, and his role as a father figure to his children show a more compassionate side to the otherwise stoic and tough exterior. Despite his toughness, Jason's heart has always been his greatest asset, and his sense of loyalty and love for his friends and family is undeniable. But there's also an isolation that comes with Jason's life. The violence and secrecy surrounding his role as a mob enforcer have kept him from opening up to others on a deeper level. Jason doesn't share his feelings easily, but Sasha's quiet vulnerability seems to draw something out of him that few others have been able to access. From the start of their recent interactions, it's been clear that there's a certain understanding between Sasha and Jason. They both have suffered loss, both have experienced moments of deep sorrow, and have been forced to grapple with the choices that come with their respective worlds. In their exchanges, there's been a subtle acknowledgement of each other's pain. What makes this connection unique is the fact that neither Sasha nor Jason is trying to fix the other person's life. Instead, they are simply there for each other. Their emotional support of one another seems organic, not forced. Jason, who usually keeps a tight lid on his feelings, has shown an increasing willingness to listen and offer his comfort to Sasha. In return, Sasha's vulnerability has allowed Jason to show a softer side, one that is often hidden beneath his hard exterior. In the most recent episodes of General Hospital, their connection has grown more palpable. Sasha's recent struggles, including her continuing grief over her son and her uncertain relationship with Nina, have led her to confide in Jason in ways she hasn't done with others. Jason, in turn, has stepped into a more protective role, offering her not just advice, but a genuine sense of care. He seems to recognize that Sasha is a woman who needs help, not just with her grief, but also with finding her own place in the world. For someone like Jason, who is often caught up in the dangerous world of crime and violence, offering emotional support is a difficult task, but one that he appears willing to take on for Sasha. The chemistry between them has been noticeable, and fans are beginning to speculate that their growing connection could lead to something more. Is this simply a temporary alliance based on mutual understanding and support, or could there be the possibility of romance between the two? While the idea of Jason and Sasha as a couple may seem unconventional, their emotional bond is undeniable. There's a quiet intensity in the way they interact, and in the world of soap operas, that kind of connection rarely goes unnoticed. Could Sasha, who has been through so much heartbreak in her life, find solace and even love in Jason's arms? And could Jason, a man who has struggled with his own emotional isolation, find in Sasha a partner who truly understands him? The question remains, are Sasha and Jason growing closer in a romantic sense? Or is their connection one of deep friendship and mutual support? While the show has yet to confirm any romantic involvement between the two, the emotional undercurrent between them suggests that there's more to their relationship than simple camaraderie. Their scenes together have been charged with an energy that suggests the potential for something more. But as with all General Hospital relationships, the path to romance is rarely straightforward. Both Sasha and Jason have complicated pasts, and any potential relationship between them would undoubtedly be fraught with obstacles. Sasha's history with heartache and loss, and Jason's involvement in the dangerous world of organized crime, would complicate any relationship they might attempt to build. But perhaps that's what makes their connection so compelling. It's easy to root for two people who have been through so much and seem to genuinely care about each other. The question remains whether that caring could transform into something more profound, and whether the two can find happiness together. For now, the storyline between Sasha and Jason is one of quiet growth and mutual support. But the door is open for something more. Hospital spoilers. The future of Sasha and Jason's relationship remains uncertain. Will they continue to grow close as friends, or will their connection evolve into something deeper? Fans are eagerly watching to see where this storyline goes, and whether the emotional bond between Sasha and Jason will result in a love story that surprises them all. What is clear is that their interactions are an important and compelling aspect of General Hospital at the moment. And as the storylines unfold, the bond between them will undoubtedly continue to evolve, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. The growing connection between Sasha and Jason is one of the most intriguing developments in recent General Hospital spoilers. Whether their relationship will remain a deep emotional connection or transform into something more romantic is still unclear. However, what is certain is that their bond has become a focal point of the show, offering fans a fresh dynamic and a potential new chapter in both characters' journeys. As the drama in Port Charles unfolds, viewers can expect plenty of twists and turns, and one thing is for sure, the journey of Sasha and Jason is one to watch closely. Their story is far from over, and the potential for growth, change, and perhaps even love is something that will keep fans captivated in the weeks to come. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.